Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Astropill!
Yeah.
Guest Expedition, thanks for tuning in. This is Ghost Trick.
Yeah.
We just saved both these men's lives, the Pigeon Man and Inspector Cabanela.
We did very well.
And with Missel's help, and it was awesome. And hopefully, what? Yes?
You know what I was just thinking about?
Yeah.
Why does he? Okay, the what's the name of the real Sissel?
He calls himself Sissel. We don't know if that's his real name or not, but he calls himself Sissel.
And the nickname that they have for him is the manipulator, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why does the manipulator not have the power that we have, that we can see when a person's dead? Like we can sense, like we see that orange glowing orb.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't he be like, there's no orb, like that guy's not dead?
Maybe his particular thing doesn't have that power?
That sucks for you because we use it all the time.
You're totally right though.
Yeah.
It should be so easy to see that. If he ever enters the ghost world, he can just straight up see
He'd
it.
be like, oh, that guy's not dead.
And plus, if he enters the ghost world, can he see the rest of us?
He should be able
We
to see
can
ours
see
too.
him.
Yeah. He should be able to see ours
Oh, that's
too.
weird. That's a big oversight, I feel like.
Yeah, weird.
Just to make things convenient, make it so that we have a way of like combating this guy, you know?
Yeah,
Otherwise we
exactly.
can't. All right. What I saw in just these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've ever been looking for.
All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor?
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
In four minutes, they learned more than they'd ever learned in 10 years.
So you two were working together? That's about the size of it, yeah. Who would believe a story about a manipulator?
So Inspector Cabanela, this whole time, he
wasn't
had his
evil.
heart in the right place.
Aw,
Even
I'm
though
glad.
he's looking for a spotless record, maybe for something related to this.
Yeah. So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us.
Oh. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all, right? Pretty crazy partying with the kids.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. Let's hurry back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camila.
You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow too. Whom?
Whom? Pronoun games. Many of them. That's
You're
a good
alive.
pose. That's a good pose. Though he still has 5 or 6 broken ribs. That must
That
still
sucks, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanela, the man in red left.
Without even freaking checking whether
What
he
an
was dead.
idiot.
What an idiot.
And now a new story is about to unfold in a new present. Hey,
yo, what's up? I'm alive too. How you feeling, you old crazy character?
This is snazzy.
Woo!
Baby.
He should probably at least like wrap his ribs or something.
Hey there, Prof. We're both alive. I see you. Nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna believe that. So what? The guy in red is gone, eh? Without checking your post? What an idiot!
Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us.
Could you help me up? I'm feeling a little up. All right, I'm gonna just sit right back down.
Lord. Damn it, you picked, you picked a bad time not to listen to the me body of mine. Ooh.
Oh, Inspector Cabanela.
Get that man a wheelchair.
Oh no.
An electric wheelchair.
Who should we chat with?
Cabanela.
Cabanela. Let's chat.
If I knew things were gonna end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion.
What?
Baby.
What's with everybody trying to explode into
Everyone
billions
wants
of
to
pieces?
explode.
Stop.
That way I would have been dancing after Big Red by now.
Oh, as a ghost.
I could have been.
I guess.
Oh. I might be able to erase deaths, but it's true, I can't do much about injuries.
Aww.
But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yeah, sorry, I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there, within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go on ahead, fire away with any questions you got like that, Mr. Ghost.
Okay, let's talk.
The guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago.
He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame.
What about when he said this?
You know, this one thing here in this flashback.
This flashback that I will show you. I was murdered by all of you.
Wow!
Out to force me in a corner, letting the girl in the park.
Whoa, and finally you...
If you didn't know what you did, I didn't want to put a gun to that kid.
So what did you do?
What'd
what was
you
the
do?
thing you did, Inspector Cabanela?
Flip
Cop it
the
up.
script. Flip the script. Yes, 10 years ago on that day, the Special Investigations Unit was working on a certain big case. We hired a young man, an important witness to our investigation, and then I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes.
Didn't Detective Jowd also make 2 very stupid mistakes?
Detective Jowd made... Yes. Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah. Detective, I'm telling you. Oh, wait, this is... we know who it is now.
I ain't telling you. I don't know anything about it. Fine. You're under no obligation of talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigations Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell.
I'm sorry to point it out, but there's no S after investigation.
Special Investigation Unit. Just one investigation.
It's funny because in the flashback before, they couldn't show his hair. They had to block off the whole top of the screen.
That's so funny.
Because even if we saw a silhouette, we'd know who he was.
Totally. But I've just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit. You see?
Why are you talking like that?
They didn't share much info on the big case with the newbie like me, and they wanted to impress them. I did. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking a statement. But I was too green, just like the other guy.
Jowd, wearing green.
I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake.
Aww.
And then I made another mistake on top of that mistake. That makes 2 mistakes.
On top of that one.
Just double mistakes.
I don't know who this is. Cabanela, got a minute? Chief wants to see you about your report.
Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. Bye. Oh, yeah. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room.
Oh,
my gun.
My God.
What an idiot. He's an idiot.
How could you?
He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had it. That's such
Wait,
bull.
how?
Because you left your gun there, it's your fault. No, he's...
Well, I mean, everybody here is, like, blaming themselves for things they, like... Yeah, stuff like that.
That's
it's like a big old pattern. But when? Like, it didn't show him, like, slamming his gun down on the table or anything.
Yeah, why
Maybe he will explain it, but I don't know.
That's weird. I'm gonna say...
What?
We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communications was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wants them to buy him and his powers.
What?
Why'd the music stop?
Because it's dramatic.
Oh!
Well, why else?
Drama! I thought I went deaf.
So he said he wanted them to buy him as a whole, him and his powers. Oh yeah, sassy pose.
Sassy Sissel. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. And in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous, impossible cases.
So he did those to prove his existence.
Oh, the case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast.
Wow. He must have an incredible singing voice because he had to take control of the guy and sing them for him.
He must have.
Wow, he must have trained so hard.
And the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Those 2 inmates at the special prison, eh? Yes. We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out.
Or maybe he just like, for a verse or two, he sang really badly all of a sudden.
Yeah, that verse was just like the rap part. He was like, I'm
gotta spill some secrets. Yeah, people doing deals.
Doing deals. Got the money, got the code, got the price tags. The restaurant, the chicken kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? But we haven't been able to figure out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands.
Right. Highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes.
And now that they have that little girl as a hostage, Camila. Her name's Camila.
God, she has a name.
Whatever that little girl's name is, no one seems to know.
No one cares.
No one even cares about it, but we have to stop him before he leaves this country.
Oh man. All right, so what's up with your deal with your stupid spotless record?
Yeah, so the spotless record of yours, is that really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. Than your life, huh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit.
I see. So that's why this whole time he held it above all else. Otherwise, he'd be kept in the dark. He would have no information to help anyone.
Wow. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case.
So without it, he wouldn't hold this position.
Oh,
That's why this whole time.
The manipulator case. That's why you cared about your record so much. Of course. Why else, baby?
I mean, you could have probably told someone, so you didn't have to hurt everybody's feelings.
I just never could believe it, man. Jowd shooting Alma? No. I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story, some secret.
And nobody could see that this was his intent all along.
I did everything I could to climb the ladder. Everything in my power. Then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The manipulator. He's gonna prove that Jowd is innocent. What incredible determination.
Oh, such bromance. He's so dedicated to his friend.
Aw.
Oh.
There's just one thing I don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Jowd, why didn't you help him escape from prison?
Well, if I did that.
That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent.
Oh.
And he himself asked to be executed, As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally.
And so he brought him here to screw around? Okay.
And that's why I brought him to before the Justice Minister, too.
To delay it.
I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby.
Oh, he's been playing the villain all night, but really.
So that's it, eh? So that's it, eh? Aw, he loves his
Inspector
friend.
Cavanella.
He loves his friend. But there's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions.
Yeah, this is the kind of situation where I don't get why they can't just explain it, because there's no harm in trying to explain it, I feel like.
I hate that, yeah, misunderstandings.
Oh, look, he doesn't even have a reason for it.
Little misunderstandings, my babe will come around, give it time.
Look, you've been tricking her for 5 to 10 years.
I know, but there are more important things to do tonight with our time.
Excuse me, is that how little you think of your relationship with Lynn? That's fine, I guess.
No, it's
Okay, wait, so we talked with them, and we don't have a directive yet, so maybe we talk to him now?
I guess.
Okay.
Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute?
Well, he knows a lot of secrets because he's been researching it, so I guess we have to glean that information.
I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, I used to be a part of the police.
Police, huh?
Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death.
That's pretty intense.
That's pretty intense.
10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said.
You are so sleepy.
I'm so sleepy today, everyone.
Oh no! Is this not exciting enough for you?
I'm
You're super
thrilled.
bored.
My heart is racing, but my body is sleeping.
There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report.
Oh, he's gone.
That's because the corpse suddenly vanished.
What?
Leaving behind only one clue.
Oh, sorry. That's you.
An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. What? Could you tell me more?
Yeah, sure.
Please.
I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity too.
All right, unusual corpse.
That's the only way I can describe it too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, all right. No question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him.
Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment.
Ooh.
I don't understand it any more than you do.
What's going on here?
I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant.
That's weird.
And that's how it went. And no scarring or blood either.
What the heck?
What's up with this meteorite?
And I never had the chance to solve the mystery.
That's because the corpse up and vanished on us.
The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there is one way the corpse could have disappeared.
Ghost tricks. What's that?
I mean, haven't you figured it out by now, Sissel?
Ghost tricks.
If it got up and
Ghost-
walked up away by itself, you literally saw it happen earlier. How can you even ask this question?
Oh, I was gonna say ghost tricks.
Oh.
This is actually kind of a ghost
It is
trick.
a ghost trick.
Yeah, it's
He's
a ghost
manipulating the body.
trick. It's a ghost trick.
Yeah. The body is dead.
Oh!
What?
Wait, what?
What?
I thought I understood it, but I didn't.
No, like, okay, just like now, the body itself passed away,
Yeah.
but his spirit is controlling the
ghost
shell.
tricking.
He's controlling the shell of the
Why
body.
can he ghost trick for longer than a day?
We don't know that yet. That's still a mystery.
It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own.
What?
He was dead, but he also wasn't dead. Is that confusing enough for
We
you?
saw with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him.
Or my gunshot.
And he didn't even feel it when he slammed
Yeah.
his fist on the stove, which is somehow even more important than surviving an explosion.
The corpse left behind some data from testing I did. I got some reading for some kind of radiation coming off that body.
Radiation.
I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown.
Oh, wait a minute. Could it be...
That's right. It was coming from that meteorite fragment.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're getting scientific up in here.
Whoop!
Dig, dig, dig.
So I guess there were a lot of different fragments, and they didn't take this piece out for some reason. Why not? Why didn't they
Oh.
excavate it?
I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation
Oh my
coming
gosh,
from that crater.
everything is making sense now. The
Okay,
ghost
what are
tricks
you- what are you doing?
from the meteorite.
Right.
And that's why the missile has one, because he died right above it.
Right.
I get it now. I understand this
Woo!
game.
Yeah!
Next!
Next game!
It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse.
So that's why when we hit Ghost, every time we look at the body of Sissel, it's always radiating something. You
'Cause he
remember?
has
From the
radiation.
very beginning, his body always had that sort of aura.
At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life.
Radiation.
I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner.
Wow.
Wow.
That's dedication, dude.
Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here.
Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush?
All right, all these
Cabanella's arrival.
secrets.
It was about a year ago, I'd say.
Beautiful.
This man in white came dancing into my research lab here.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah. Ooh, chicka mom, chicka ooh,
Y'all probably shouldn't leave your door unlocked. Someone could burst in and shoot
yeah.
you dead.
Boom. I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Temzik. Is that you, my little baby? My cute little
Get out.
pigeon-headed...
Get out. Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball?
Ooh, wee.
And that's when our beautiful friendship was born.
We're best friends. I was the investigator, the manipulator. I was investigating the manipulator case then, and then I heard there was a man who quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head, except for without the radiation.
Good analogy. Good. I like it. Oh, all the
my gosh,
little
Phoenix
detectives.
writes.
Everyone's here.
At the time, we were just getting leads on this manipulator, but we didn't know who he was yet. But we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world."
Good. I liked that.
And that's when I put 2 and 2 together, baby. The manipulator case and the Timzik case were somehow connected.
Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise and a little girl made for her mother.
Oh no, he murdered her! He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camila.
So the gun wasn't originally up in the picture frame, I guess. So Jowd isn't completely crazy. We thought he had framed a random gun for no reason, but I
she
guess
put it up there.
Yeah. Okay, well, we gleaned as much information as we could from the two of them.
Wow,
We're probably gonna figure out our next step, where to go from here, but let's do it in the next episode.
Yay! Wow, there was a lot to learn just then.
Many
My mind
secrets.
has been opened. My mind has been cracked open.
We know the source of the powers.
Yes.
We definitely know the truth behind all three of those national secret cases now.
Yes, we do.
Now we know that Camila, she probably controlled her to put a gun.
Yes. Wow, that's a lot. But we don't know what the country is because they all have different accents. Some are French, some are German, some just have a big lisp.
Exactly. So many different accents going on
here.
here.
I would say that's the biggest. Obviously, they're European. Like, there's some from somewhere in Europe. But I say that's the biggest mystery
of everything tonight.
Of everything tonight.
Yeah.
What country exactly? I guess we'll find out. Maybe they're aliens.
Whoa! Aliens from outer space. That'd be pretty crazy.
I think they're all aliens from outer space because no one else in this game has blue skin.
I mean, we haven't really seen people of other nationalities aside from them. Who knows? Maybe there's a race of purple people.
Purple people eaters.
Purple people-y. Okay, join us next time for our next step. We'll see you then. This is Axis.
This is Brian.
Over and out.